I bought into it.
Yeah, Big Bay. It's right on there on Lake Superior, and they had 30 degrees. And no tomatoes for you. That's it. Close it down.
No watermelon for you.
Nope. Now, that's one of the things interesting here is that we've had, I think, about 3 or 4 days only where it got above freezing all year long around the nation.
Yeah.
And it's a kind of odd location. We did not expect Michigan to have the national low this time of year.
Yeah.
You still wouldn't think Colorado, Wyoming, Montana.
And I want to tell you, Minnesota, Michigan, Wisconsin, even in the middle of July, overnight,
you might have turned on the heat.
Yeah, turn on the heater or pull up a blanket.
Yeah, exactly.
Or make sure that you're not single.
Yeah.
That's one of the two.
Well, I can tell I'm getting older. When I drove home last night, it was kind of cool, I thought, so I turned on my steering wheel heaters.
You're like me, baby.
Of all the features you have on a car, I like that one of the best.
By the way,
The heated steering wheel.
there is a Little Bay, Michigan.
Is there?
Little Bay is the bay opens at the Lake Michigan's Green Bay.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a little further south then. Okay.
It's
All right.
in the Upper Peninsula.
Yes, the UP. Yeah. Very good.
Yeah, the heated steering wheel, all with the heated seats.
Yeah, I like those too.
I don't have the heated seats in my Escape. My wife has them in the Lincoln.
Yeah.
And she'll say, turn those off.
Yeah.
You know, in the wintertime, I'll have mine cranked to the back.
Well, I have the cooled seats, the air conditioning seats.
Oh, okay.
And quite honestly, I don't. Because it always feels like I've wet my pants. It's kind of a wet, cool.
Yeah.
Do you check to make sure?
Well, I'm not at that age yet. And that day will come, I'm afraid.
Well, then my seats are heated in July and August are cold in December.
But it runs.
Hey, I remember, some of the cars I was driving for Kinzel, had the heated and the cool.
Yeah.
And the cool, I had one vehicle, it was a Lincoln, that I was driving for them. And I just turned it on. And it was, I think, I don't know, in April or something like that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see what it was like.
Right.
I need this, man.
We're going to that first Aggie game, it's like 100 degrees outside, and Dixon, of course, is driving. Kyle, he's in the front seat. He's moving around. He goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, my rear gets so hot. My rear's getting hot." Dixon reached over and took his seat.
The king did that?
The king did that. Turned it up full blast. He's like, hot in here.
All right, that's an extended look at our morning weather. It's birthday day. It's also the day for our ladies from Home Animal Care. They're going to be along this morning, a little bit after 8 o'clock. And if you've got a birthday, KLVI Facebook Messenger, Al Caldwell, Jim Love, Harold Mann, Greg Boswick, middle of the week, Wednesday morning from News Talk Radio, KLVI at 641.
Well, how is your garage door? You probably don't even think about it. You just are irritated sometimes when you push the button, nothing happens. You have to push it a couple of times to get it to go along, or it's making some noise. Well, you don't have to put up with it. You can get a 14-point service and safety inspection from Jasper American Overhead Door. Now, they're located in Orange. They can get you fixed up, and if you need a new garage door, they can do it, and they can do it right the first time. They have door service and repair all brands, but a new door is not only durable and boosts curb appeal, lots of new designs out there. It adds strength, security, and energy efficiency to your home. You can't go wrong with a new garage door, and then let me tell you, peace of mind. That's what you get. Locally owned and operated, Jasper American Overhead Door is your trusted neighbor, quality and sales. Get a free estimate, 409-383-0404. That's a 409-383-0404. Just remember, their doors go up, but their prices stay down. Jasper American Overhead Door in Orange.
At Twin City Nissan, the savings are incredible during the Nissan End of Summer Sales Event. Hi, it's John Gratz at Twin City Nissan. Right now, you can buy with 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days, and 0% financing for 60 months on brand new Nissan. Hey, the 2025's gotta go, so come get huge Twin City discounts on every new 2025 Nissan Altima, Sentra, and Kicks. Plus, huge savings on every new 2025 Nissan Pathfinder, Rogue, and Murano. And buy with 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days, and 0% financing for 60 months. But only for a limited time. Hurry, come save big on every new Nissan. Like a new 2025 Nissan Sentra, just $21,299. Or a new 2025 Nissan Kicks, just $21,499. At Twin City Nissan, where you'll always get more for your trade. That's Twin City Nissan, Highway 69, just south of the airport.
Call 877-227-5582 for more details.
Tune in on Sunday mornings for the LU Moment, the official podcast of Lamar University. We sit down every week with the most amazing guests to hear stories from faculty, staff, students, and alumni. Catch it right here on iHeartRadio.
You work hard every day and deserve a mattress that works just as hard for you. At Howell Furniture, our sleep experts take the time to understand how you sleep so you can find the right fit from trusted brands like Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Beautyrest Black, and more. Right now, save up to $900 on select mattress sets. Plus, get up to $500 in free bedding accessories or rest easy with 48 months interest-free financing. You've put in the work and earned better sleep. So find it today at Howell Furniture's Mattress Today Gallery.
This is Greg Foster for SATX Roofing Pros. They offer a full range of roofing services, repairs, installations, and replacements for your Southeast Texas home, all backed by lifetime warranty. Our award-winning team delivers lasting quality and peace of mind for homeowners and businesses. Family-owned, Texas proud. After this recent rain and hailstorms, now's the time to get your roof checked before your insurance deadline disappears. Need help dealing with your adjuster? SATX Roofing Pros knows how to handle insurance and handle business. GAF certified installs, 9-day crews, lifetime warranties, products built to outlast Gulf Coast weather. Roofing, siding, windows, gutters, every job personal, every detail done right. No gimmicks, just rock-solid results. Ask about affordable monthly payments and 0% interest. Call 409-240-2611 to book your free inspection. That's 409-240-2611. Don't wait for the next storm to test your roof. SATX Roofing Pros, built on values, driven by service, Texas proud.
Okay, everybody knows Taylor and Kelsey are engaged to be married. And I'm going to say up front, I think they've handled it pretty well. Yeah, I think it's a top star. Yeah, it's a class. I don't understand the gym teacher and the English teacher. That I don't understand. I know he's a football player, but it's the gym teacher and the English teacher. I don't get the connection on that. But, I don't know if anybody else does either. Even though they say, oh, yeah, well, hell yeah, I understand that. I don't know if they do it.
I didn't understand that.
But she...
There's a
she
freaking
both,
turning lane,
handled
dude.
it with a lot of class. And
Called
I think
shoulder. Use it.
basically when you have a celebrity engagement like this one here, and I hope this one goes well, because she's had a couple in the past that have not. I hope this one goes well. They are megastars. And something like this happened. That was Charles and Diana. Just like what it is now, Kelsey and Taylor. It's a big deal. It's a very, very big deal. Anyway, a 5-photo shoot, and he proposed on bended knee, which is a way to do it. As you get up in later years, you're not able to do that. And so he did.
You just can't get back up.
Yeah. Anyway, she has at times played up the difference between her bookishness and her fiance's athleticism. But maybe that's the reason for the English teacher and gym teacher.
them were big fans of it.
I don't
think so. I don't know her.
I don't think if she was a big fan, but she wouldn't have had it so obvious. You know.
I don't know her dad's situation, but I wonder if you went and asked her father for her hand in marriage.
Well, that's
would be surprised because I think she gets along well with her parents and such.
Yeah, that's the proper thing.
Person, so yeah, and he seems like a pretty good guy, so level-headed. He's probably saving his money for his career and such. So
now when we watch the Chiefs game, maybe we won't have to get a cutaway to her booth every time he scores a touchdown.
We'll see more of her. Well, I think you'll see more of her because it's ratings. It's all about ratings.
You know, I mean, if they're married, you know, once it's official that they're doing it, which they already had been, obviously.
I suspect not.
Ain't nothing I can do to help you, buddy.
No, that's right.
You're absolutely right.
Thank you.
But once they become man and wife, you know, let's face it, the quarterback is also married, and he's quite a star too.
Absolutely.
Patrick Mahomes has a wife who's also a very, very good-looking woman, and she's also in that movie. So, you know, I just think it's very, very nice.
The team doesn't protest too much because it adds up to ratings.
Yeah.
It adds up to ratings for them.
6:50 Cal, we got 10 away from 7 o'clock. Let's talk college football.
Let's talk it.
All right? It's all yours.
Yeah, I got a lot of games going on tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. We had week 0 last week with a handful of games, but everybody getting underway this weekend. Spotlight game, of course, on Saturday in Columbus with Ohio State and Texas. A college game now on ESPN. I'm a huge fan of that. That's gonna be something special.
He's going to do that last game?
This is gonna be his last game.
That's right. He'll do the one game, and that's it. So he'll put on Brutus one more
And
time.
he will be. He'll put on Brutus because that's the first one he ever did.
That's right.
The first game day when he put on the headgear, he put on Brutus.
Yeah, he's going to put on Brutus.
I bet he puts on Brutus again on Saturday. The over-under on whether...
Yeah, so everybody in Austin, don't pee down your leg when he puts on Brutus. I mean, it's just...
He's been wrong a lot.
But that's right.
But anyway, I bet the hurt you guys. Anyway, but on our level, we have Lamar at North Texas, 7 o'clock.
You see why I don't take this way in the mornings.
Airtime on Saturday from Denton, and according to the man across the table.
They need to do something with this highway, man.
Be fine driving up there and
Well,
for the game.
that one zone, they have it down to one lane over there around the Laurel Calder area.
It's
freaking horrible.
So we're excited about that as well. The Astros last night, they dropped a game, losing to the Colorado Rockies. No harm done in the standings as the Mariners lost to the Padres. So that's what's going on this morning. The earpiece here, but the Astros will continue their series tonight at home against the Rockies. So that game and a half lead over Seattle.
Stupid on morning sports here at News Talk Radio at AM 560 LBI. When Walmart Carpet One opened their doors, and I really don't know the exact day they opened their doors. I know they've been around for a half century. I know that I've advertised for them way back when they were on Calder Avenue next to what used to be the old Carlo's Italian restaurant. You remember that far back. But they've been out on East X Freeway for a good amount of time now. And they have the amount of room that they lacked on Calder Avenue. And when they moved out there, Ray and Lynn said, we're going to do something that we've been unable to do all these years, and that is put everything out front. So whether it's hardwood or ceramic tile, or whether it's carpet, no matter what you're looking for, a little bit or a lot, you're going to be able to see it. We have the best and the biggest selection, and it's very, very important to say best and biggest selection of flooring and carpet in Southeast Texas. You go to big boxes, you're going to see a little bit of carpet over in the corner. Hey, with us, you're going to see a store full. And we can provide the know-how, the installation, and the financing. And speaking of the installation, you get the beautiful guarantee, which means you will be 100% satisfied, sold American, on the way that we install it, we'll do the job all over again on our time and our dime. That's a pretty risky situation unless you know what we're doing. And we know what we're doing at Beaumont Carpet One. 6690 East X Freeway in Beaumont. They are the one store for your perfect floor.
The pumpkin spice latte is back at Starbucks. Crafted with our signature espresso and real pumpkin sauce. Then topped with whipped cream, cinnamon, and nutmeg. The PSL. Get it while it's hot or iced. Only at Starbucks.
This is Greg Bostwick, and if you're like me, always working on something around the house, you've got to check out Sullivan's Lumber on College Street in Beaumont. Sullivan's is your complete home improvement and hardware store with tens of thousands of products in stock at everyday low prices. Whether you're fixing up the house, the farm, or the ranch, they've got everything you need to keep it all running smooth year-round. Thinking about a new kitchen or bath? Go see Emily at Sullivan's. She'll help you design it exactly the way you want it. They've got ceiling fans and lighting from Can-Arm and top paint brands like Davis, Valspar, and Glidden ready to go. And with storm season here, don't wait. Pick up Quick Dam flood bags. That's right, a 6-pack is just $44.99, or grab a 20-pack for $134.99. And of course, a bonus, you can save an extra 5% when you use a Sullivan's credit card. And hey, if you're 55 or older, swing by on Tuesdays and get an extra 10% off. Sullivan's Lumber, 4545 College Street in Beaumont.
Need to properly dispose of old scrap tires laying around your residence? Join the Southeast Texas Regional Planning Commission this Saturday, August 30th, 8 to 1 in the Ford Park parking lot, 5115 I-10 in Beaumont. Attend the event to dispose of tractor, ATV, lawnmower, car, and truck tires with and without rims up to 22 inches at no cost. Residential only, not for business. For more information, visit setrpc.org.
Look at all the people on the right freaking lane.
8484, extension 7520.
That's
For more
crazy,
information
dude.
on contest on this station,
If everybody
go to
just got in the left lane
KLVI.com/rules.
This is
and
Nolan
slowed
Ryan,
down,
coming to you from
you wouldn't have that shit right there,
AmericanSanitary.com
dude.
studio
That's
with
crazy.
News Talk 560 KLVI.
You gotta wonder at this point in time, do the mayors of Chicago, Brandon Johnson, even CNN tried to nail Brandon Johnson yesterday on the question of, do you need more police? He said, we need more housing. That's not the question, Mr. Johnson. The question is, do you need more police? We need more affordable housing. Oh, crap. That's not the question.
Because frankly, what's happening in D.C. is not the National Guard. It's adding law enforcement. And you hired that many more cops, you've had the same effect. You need more police. But the problem is nobody wants to pay for it.
Well,
If you double the police force in Beaumont, you will lower the crime. You will not be willing to pay the taxes it takes to do that.
well, many of the people that live in Chicago don't pay taxes. They're renters, and so they don't pay the taxes in the first place. It is almost as if these people love crime. It's also, I got some friends that are in the crime business, and, I can't afford to have them lose any money. I mean, as ludicrous as that sounds, it is almost, Muriel Bowser, she knows she's got a problem in Washington. Brandon Johnson, he knows he's got a problem in Chicago. Eric Adams in New York, he's a former cop. He knows he's got a problem. So what the hell have the Democrats got against Clinton? They just can't. And the problem is, they ought to be sitting down and worrying about electing a president in 2028, but they're fighting a guy that's in office that they won't be fighting in 2028.
Well, and that is a good point. The Trump obsession with the Democrats is going to leave them very unprepared
Yeah.
to be somebody in the next election.
They're saying is their whole premise going to be, if we get elected, we're going to undo everything that Trump has done?
Oh, well,
That's it?
Yeah, that'd be part of it.
Well, that's it, and that's all you're going to do? You haven't talked about anything else? You want to go ahead and open back up the gates and let all the illegals back in? You want to do that?
Well, I think that'll be part of the...
You want to take all the cops off the street? Is that it?
Well, you didn't put the cops on the street.
Yeah.
And again, that's the problem.
But you want to
You're
take
not
them off?
hiring
You want to
enough-
defund them?
You're not hiring enough police.
Well, And so, I mean, what theory do you have that supports the idea that you could go ahead and do a makeover and make this country great again? Nobody is coming up with anything. Number one, they don't have a candidate. Number two, they don't have a theory. Number three, they don't have a plan. And at this point in time, hey, they could still get elected. I'm not saying that.
Oh,
but my point is this. What have you got against getting crime off the streets? What have you got against getting crime off the streets? The answer is, well, it's still going to be here anyway. Oh, okay.
It's just an unwillingness again to pay.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's it. Anyway, we're back at 7:05.
Number one on your car radio preset and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. This is News Talk 560 KLVI. Beaumont, free. Never sounded so good.
Capital punishment in the Capitol. Gianna Gelosi, Fox News. D.C. logged its first homicide in nearly 2 weeks, and President Trump's crime crackdown continues. Now it could mean the death penalty.
Anybody murders something in the Capitol, capital punishment, capital punishment.
Fox's Kevin Ford.
President Trump weaving in and out of various cabinet reports and the like. He remains laser focused on cleaning up the crime problem in the nation's capital, calling for the reinstatement of the death penalty for murder cases in this city. The president's comments coming amid his administration's efforts to reduce crime in D.C., one that's already seen over 1,000 arrests since August the 7th, 8 known gang members, including members of MS-13 and Tren de Aragua, the recovery of 2 missing children, and, of course, the seizure of more than 110 firearms.
Now, Washington, D.C. does not have the death penalty, but the Trump administration has been pushing police to charge suspects with federal crimes, some of which do carry the death penalty. President Trump says he's ready for a court fight over his firing of the Federal Reserve governor.
The president says he's not concerned about a lawsuit to block his removal of Lisa Cook from the Federal Reserve Board.
We need people that are 100% above board, and it doesn't seem like he was.
President Trump says he has cause to fire Cook because of an allegation of mortgage fraud from the Federal Housing Finance Agency.
He seems to have had an infraction, and he can't have an infraction, especially that infraction.
The president denies his action is related to Cook joining a majority of board members opposed to an interest rate reduction. Her attorney calls the firing unlawful. A statement from the Federal Reserve notes the board's independence, but says it will abide by any court order. At the White House, Jared Halpern, Fox News.
Now, Cook's lawyer says they're filing a lawsuit to challenge that firing. America's listening to Fox News.
Fox News Rundown. Listen and follow now at foxnewsrundown.com or
beat douchebags?
The flight comes after the company called off 2 earlier launches this week over ground system issues and weather. Christian Goodwin, Fox News. Now, SpaceX CEO Elon Musk is hoping to use the rocket to take people to Mars, and NASA hopes to use it to land astronauts.
Freaking Ford drivers, man.
See this is Fox News.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is back in Vegas. Freedom streaming live only on Hulu. Weekend full of superstar performances. Keep listening for the next chance to win your way there. Capital One is the proud presenting partner of iHeartRadio Music Festival, bringing great products, rewards, and services to its customers. What's in your wallet? Christie's Corner Custom Framing and Photo Lab in Beaumont, where memories last forever. The days heal. There is no emergency in Chicago. Chicago diesel. Check in each hour.
An apology from Cracker Barrel. The chain.
Everything will return to
Oh, G'd up. Y'all seen that?
The Secure Act is a
Oh,
tremendous
fly.
opportunity for you if you're older than 59 and a half. That's right. You can actually move the money in your 401k even if you stay with your employer. So if you're within 5 years of retirement, the law is a godsend. It's all courtesy
That
of
old
the
boy
folks
just did a
at
3-point
Merit
turn
Advisory
onto the
Partners.
freaking road,
For
man.
information, give them a call,
3-point turn
212-9696.
on the MLK.
Merit Advisory Partners.
I'm Brian Alter, and I have a diamond for that. There's a reason I say that. The Alter family has been a part
These
of Texas for
commercials.
6 generations now. My grandfather's 100+
I cannot be the only one that they drive
The
crazy.
largest store in Southeast Texas for a reason.
If
We
you're
have
from
lots of jewelry. We have
Southeast
fun
Texas
jewelry. We have
and you
casual
hear
jewelry.
these
And we have
freaking
jewelry that we
commercials
welcome
on the
the red
radio,
carpet. But I teach my
let me
kids
know.
and have
Let
for
me
the
know
last
what y'all think
37
about it.
years that it's not about the jewelry. It never has been about the jewelry. It's about why you buy the jewelry. Because when you look at that diamond, it reminds you of the special occasions in your life. You get married with a diamond. You celebrate anniversaries with diamonds. You celebrate birthdays with diamonds. And you congratulate yourself with diamonds. In my dad's day, he used to say, I'm Nelson Alter, and the gym sells a diamond every 12 minutes. There must be a reason. There is a reason. And that's why at my time, I say, I'm Brian Alter, and I have a diamond for that.
A person of interest in an Orange County shooting has been arrested at 7:07 mid-morning. I'm Jim Love with KLVI News. Details after this.
When you come into any of the Rayo's locations, whether it's for any of the sweet delicacies and or coffees or gelato, any of our made from scratch cookies, any of our sandwiches, or any of our any of our good stuff, you're going to be happy. It is the most complete bakery shop, not a chain, but a hometown shop. And you'll know that every time you step in our door. At Rayo's, over at 10th Beaumont, down the road. And don't forget our new location opening up to supplant our current location at 365 in Mid-County, also in Houston, since 1941. Sweet tooth of Rayo's.
A person of interest in an Orange County shooting has been arrested. Detectives want to speak with Robert T. Trotting III on the shooting of a 64-year-old woman at the 400 block of Kennedy Drive near Vidor. Trotting was taken into custody yesterday by Vidor police on an unrelated charge. He tried to flee on foot and was quickly apprehended. An 11-year-old boy died yesterday evening after losing control of a UTV on County Road 146 in Jasper. He was traveling at an unsafe speed and lost control of the curve. He died at the hospital. The 7-year-old girl in the UTV with him was hospitalized. The DPS is investigating.
Man,
And an autopsy has revealed the body found on McFadden Beach in Jefferson County Monday is 45-year-old Martin Gag, who was reported missing after the vehicle he and his mother were in became stuck in the sand. Gag walked away seeking assistance. His body found less than a mile away. He had recently undergone medical procedures due to heart issues. A man is recovering after losing control of his motorcycle yesterday morning on I-10, the service road in Orange County near Adams Bayou. observations, and the updates will be released. KLVI News Time, 7:10, and KLVI Sports is next.
Okay, Astros struggling with the bad clubs. They beat the good ones, they struggle with the bad ones.
And that was the case last night over in Houston as the Stros lose to Colorado 6-1. Jesus Sanchez had the only run for the Stros with his 12th homer of the year. Stros are now 72-60. Play the Rockies again tonight. No harm done in the standings as the Padres beat the Mariners 7-6, so still a game and a half lead over Seattle. Yankees in the other interleague game beat the Nationals 5-1. New York's now won 3 in a row. Around the American League, Trevor Story and David Hamilton each home in the Red Sox shutout win over the Orioles 5-0. Cleveland beat Tampa Bay 7-2 over Toronto. Twins 4 runs at the top of the ninth. Kansas City scored late, 2 in the 8th, 3 in the 9th. Come from behind, erasing a 4-0 deficit to beat the White Sox. Rangers over the Angels 7-3. Athletics over the Tigers 7-6. Walk-off single in the 10th inning. Around the National League, Brandon Nimmo drove in the game-winning run, and the Mets walk-off 6-5 win over the Phillies. Rays beat the Marlins. Milwaukee over the Diamondbacks. Pirates 8-3 over the Cardinals. Rafael Devers had a go-run hit in the 5th inning, giving the Giants a 5-2 win over the Cubs. 4-run 6th inning for the Dodgers. They beat the Reds 6-3. Texans will be without a member of their secondary due to continuous off-field issues. NFL has placed Houston safety Jimmy Ward on the commissioner's exempt list, and he may not practice or attend games while on the list. Ward was arrested in Montgomery County on June 12th for allegedly family violence involving his fiancée in their Magnolia home. 33-year-old was then arrested again August 7th for violating his previous release conditions by testing positive for alcohol and spent the night in jail. Then there, the woman involved in the alleged incident lawsuit in district court on August 21st.
Okay.
Hall of Honor for Lamar. Some good names on there.
Yep.
Football player Gary Crockett, women's basketball player Teresa Gant, track and field Joe LeBlanc, former golf coach Brad McBacon, and baseball guy Mike Sarbaugh.
I was getting my earphones back on here.
So no, not the one is.
Yes.
I decided to be nice today.
Okay. Well, that's good. You brought breakfast.
Now you're getting me upset. So.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't your fault.
My true.
Yeah. But, we talked about that during the 6 o'clock hour. Just,
made 14 different stops to get him when we got
yeah, the disgustability is overwhelming. Sometimes. And yet, on Wednesdays when I go get fish sandwiches, I go over to McDonald's over there in whatever the hell that center is on Field Boulevard. Those people are the nicest.
The Colonnade?
Huh? The Colonnade, I guess. People are the nicest people in the world. They thank you. And, they're very, very, very courteous.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious about
No,
that.
I agree.
They're very, very good. So, I don't know. I guess I don't know whether it's the time of day or whatever it is.
Yeah. No, they know it's you. Gee, they want to be nice to Al.
Yeah, right, of course. Market basket weather. Where's Greg Boswick is next.
From the Crown Electric authorized Generac generator dealer, Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Lowe's knows you need durable power tool accessories that are built to last. The new DeWalt Elite Series delivers the strength and reliability pros need and is available exclusively at Lowe's. Shop in store or online today. Okay, well, just before we go to weather now, Greg, you and Jim and Greg, you guys were both educated in Texas. Harold was graduated outside of Texas, and I only did about, less than a year here. So you guys know the Texas educational system. The STAR system has been scrapped in favor of a new one that is going to be 3 smaller tests. A couple of people out there are talking about the Texas education system, the TEA being a disgrace. You guys really feel that way?
I don't know about that. I wouldn't go that far. I'm not a big TEA fan STAR test is relatively recent. Greg and I didn't have the STAR test.
Do you feel that you got a good education in Texas?
Yeah, absolutely. Because again, the TEA wasn't as involved then. The state wasn't as involved, and they actually trusted the local school district.
You got a good education, Lamar, Jim?
Absolutely. Of course, that's a whole different, higher education in Texas is a whole different deal.
And you got a good education in Texas A&M?
You betcha.
Absolutely. And it's very small now. There's only 22,000.
Yeah, there's a big difference in the two. There's still a lot of regional independence in higher education.
All right, y'all, thanks for rolling.
The TEA's gone off the rails in a lot of ways.
Be safe and have a great day.
Yeah.